Have you ever wondered about the rich history of Afghanistan? This intriguing country, nestled in the heart of Central Asia, has a story that stretches back to at least 7000 BC. A pivotal crossroad for trade and migration routes connecting South Asia, West Asia, and East Asia, Afghanistan has been the cradle of numerous civilizations and empires. The first significant empire to cast its shadow over this rugged land was the Achaemenid Empire, which seized control in the 6th century BC. However, the reign of the Achaemenids was just the beginning. The Greeks, the Kushans, and the Sasanians, each in turn, left their mark on Afghanistan. The 7th century AD marked a significant turning point, as Arab conquerors brought with them a new religion, Islam, forever changing the cultural and religious landscape of the region. The 13th century saw the arrival of the Mongols, an invasion that led to over a century of Mongol rule. Following the collapse of the Mongol Empire, Afghanistan experienced a revolving door of dynasties, including the Timurids, the Mughals, and the Safavids. The 18th century ushered in a new era as Afghanistan united under the leadership of Ahmad Shah Durrani, the founder of the Durrani Empire. Though the empire expanded into neighboring regions, it collapsed after Ahmad Shah's death. And in the 19th century, Afghanistan became a chessboard for the British and the Russians, both hungry for control of Central Asia. A momentous year for Afghanistan was 1919, when it clawed its way to independence from Britain. The subsequent decades were a time of relative stability and progress, but the peace was shattered in the 1970s, when the country was plunged into a civil war. The Soviet Union's invasion in 1979 to support the communist government ignited a protracted guerrilla war. This conflict only concluded with the withdrawal of Soviet troops a decade later in 1989. But peace was again elusive. Post-Soviet withdrawal, Afghanistan descended into civil war once more. In 1996, the Taliban, a fundamentalist Islamic movement, seized control, imposing a strict interpretation of Islamic law and committing numerous human rights abuses. The September 11th attacks in 2001 prompted a US invasion, overthrowing the Taliban government and establishing a new one. Despite these efforts, the Taliban continued to wage an insurgency against the US-backed government. Fast forward to 2021, the US withdrew its troops, and the Taliban swiftly regained control. This takeover has triggered a humanitarian crisis, displacing millions of Afghans from their homes. To sum up, Afghanistan is a country with a rich, complex, and often turbulent history. Its strategic location and diverse population have both shaped and been shaped by a succession of empires and dynasties. Despite the challenges it has faced, Afghanistan's story is one of resilience and an unyielding will to survive. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll delve into the history of Finland. If you found this video informative and engaging, please share it, subscribe to our channel, and give us a thumbs up.